Hello everyone, myself Amit Kumar Mane, founder Global Pharma Academy. Today we will talk about most frequently asked questions in pharmacovigilance interview. So basically in 2024, in this year, these questions will definitely ask in each and every organizations. So basically before preparing for the interview, you need to have a knowledge about how many types of interviews are there in pharmacovigilance. So there are two types of interview. First is that is walk-in interview where there are multiple opportunities and positions are available, and all the candidates are actually invited for in the venue. So these are mostly carried out by contract research organizations or healthcare IT. Like TCS has mostly walk-in interviews are there, and recently for TIA is also walk-in interviews. So for that walk-in interview, there are a lot of rounds like aptitude, group discussion, then HR round, and that is technical round. And the second kind of the interview is in-person interview, means it is a scheduled interview. There are not a bulk hiring, okay, there are only few hirings are available, and for that position they invite the candidates. So this is the particular date, okay, the candidate has to visit, and there are directly HR and technical round mostly, and assessments are mostly there, okay. So these are the two types of the interviews, but what kind of the questions will be asked. So here I will discuss about the HR questions and technical question, because the rest of the things like aptitude is all depends upon mathematical and reasoning skill. So you can check the website named indiabix.com, where you will get information about aptitude test. There are several modules as well where you can properly prepare about the aptitude. And group discussion, that will be completely different, like kind of the any topic that they will give, right? Maybe it is a social, maybe it is a sport related to science, technology, any, okay. So you have like even current affairs as well, you have the proper knowledge, and you to check the communication skill, they will take that group discussion round, okay. And then move to the HR round. There are top questions asked to the freshers is tell me about yourself, okay. Then why you want to join our organization, what are your strengths and weaknesses, then why you are applying for this particular domain, because there are a lot of other domains as well, why pharmacovigilance only, and if you selected, how many years you will be stay with our organizations, what are your outside interests, what are your hobbies, okay. So what are your visions, like after 5 years how you see yourself, okay. So these kind of the questions will be asked. Now we'll move to the technical round is very important. So basically here you the recruiter will check your knowledge about the pharmacovigilance related to the domain. So basically you need to have a good knowledge about the pharmacology, what is pharmacology, what is drug, how many types of the antibiotics are there, and what is like you can say pharmacokinetic, pharmacodynamics, bioavailability, toxicology, LD50, then half life, okay, then bioequivalence. These kind of the information expected from a student by the recruiter, okay, because these are the basic questions. Even they will ask about any particular drug as well, for example any anti-cancer drug or any anti-diabetic drug, like metformin, for example metformin. So what is the mechanism of action of metformin, what are the contraindications in this, how many brands are available in the market for this, how many strengths are there. So like this kind of the information definitely they will ask. So go through any particular like this kind of the drugs, any categories, you can definitely go through it, prepare yourself. And very important is resume preparation, because once you prepare your resume better way, the recruiter will ask most of the question from your resume. So whenever you prepare your resume, share there your project work, your webinar attended, workshop attended, any certification course, so that a recruiter will ask the questions related to it, okay. So about pharmacovigilance, they will ask what is pharmacovigilance, okay, and the many other terminologies also they will ask, like re-challenge, like de-challenge, okay, and then adverse drug reaction, adverse drug events, okay. Then they will ask narrative writing, and many more okay questions are there. So now I will share you the questions with the answers which are mostly asked in pharmacovigilance interview. So the first question will be, what is pharmacovigilance? So pharmacovigilance is the science of collection, monitoring, researching, accessing and evaluating information from healthcare provider and patient on the adverse effect of medication, biological product, herbalism and traditional medicines. Next question, what is the minimum criteria required for a valid case according to the WHO? That should be an identifiable reporter, identifiable patient, a suspect product, and an adverse drug event. Next question, what is adverse drug event? Any untoward medical occurrence in a patient or clinical investigational subject administered a pharmaceutical product and which does not necessarily have to have a causal relationship with this treatment. Next question, when do you consider an event to be a serious? If an event is associated with any one of the following, it is considered to be a serious: death, life-threatening hospitalization or prolongation of hospitalization, congenital anomaly, disability, medical significant. Then name of the regulatory bodies in USA, UK, Japan and India. USA, United States Food and Drug Administration; UK, European Medicinal Agency; Japan, Ministry of Health and Labour Welfare; and India, Central Drug Standard Control Organization. Then next question, when do you consider a case to be medically confirmed? Answer, a case to be medically considered as a confirmed if it contains at least one event confirmed or reported by any healthcare professional. Next question, what do we mean by causality? Causality is the relationship between a set of factors. In pharmacovigilance, causality is the relationship between suspect product and adverse drug event. Next question, what should a narrative consist of? A narrative consists of precise and concise information about the source of report, patient demographics, patient's medical history, concomitant medication, suspect product details and adverse event detail in an orderly manner. Next, explain the hierarchy in the MEDRA. System organ class, high level group term, high level term, preferred term, lower level term. Then what are the objectives in the pharmacovigilance? Understanding the concept of adverse drug reaction, medication error, public health significance, regulatory interventions, then adverse drug reaction monitoring schemes. What are the due dates for safety reporting? A safety reporting due dates are 7 days for IND reporting and 15 days for NDA reporting. IND means investigational new drug, NDA means new drug application. Then what are the data assessment in the pharmacovigilance? Data assessment are individual case report assessment, then aggregate assessment or interpretation, then signal detection, then interaction and risk factor, serial study frequency and estimation. Then what is re-challenge? What happens to the event after restarting of the suspect drug? That is, positive re-challenge is reoccurrence of the same event, negative is no reoccurrence. What is signal? Signal is defined as reported information on a possible causal relationship between an adverse event and drug, the relationship being unknown or incompletely documented previously. So these are the questions they will ask mostly. I already told you answers as well. So accordingly you have to prepare. For HR question, personal analysis is there and you have to prepare well for that as well. Okay, so pharmacovigilance is a good career opportunity. If you wish to learn about pharmacovigilance, definitely you have to go through all the processes. Information will write terminologies like narrative, MEDRA, aggregate, signal, or even databases information. So if you wish to learn, if you are fresher and wish to learn pharmacovigilance, you can join our 3-month online certification course in the pharmacovigilance, where we will tell you all the respective domain knowledge, then skill development part as well, like even how to apply for a job, how to prepare for a job, and what kind of the job like types are there and how many rounds will be there, how to email to the recruiter, how to communicate with the HR. These are the soft skill. And last one, placement assistance we also provide to each and every student. So if you wish to know more about it, call to this number or you can fill the Google form given in the description. There in the description I shared all the details. Very few days are remaining for our certification course are about to start. So if you wish to learn, definitely you can join. Okay, so thank you from this video. I hope this video definitely will helpful for you to prepare for the interview. Like this video, don't forget to subscribe our channel which provide interview preparation information, various courses information and career opportunities. And don't forget to share this video to your friends and colleagues. That's it from this video. Thank you and I wish you all the best.